Idaho native Shae Bair, a pole vault specialist in track and field, is one of just 2 female athletes in Utah State University history to earn All-American status 3 times. First at NCAA Indoor meets as a freshman and sophomore, and then at the NCAA Outdoor Championships as a junior, the same year that she set the USU school record in the pole vault.
Curtis Collier gave me a call pretty early on. I actually signed early with Utah State, so I signed in the fall instead of in the spring. And I had a couple other colleges that were looking at me and talking to me, and I came on a visit, and I just really liked it here, and I decided to go ahead and sign. And when the other colleges called me back, I said, "Oh, sorry, I've already signed," and so that's kind of what brought me here. The last chance qualifier meet, I jumped high enough to be able to get into the national championships, and that was, I don't know, it was just a good experience. And I guess becoming All-American, it was, Curtis told me when I left for that meet, he said, if you do what you did to get here, you'll make All-American. And I did what I did to get there, and he was right. I was injured a lot my whole career, actually. That's why I didn't compete my freshman year. I was hamstring injuries. I pulled each of them multiple times. But going into the national championships in 2000, my hamstring just kept acting up, and I remember sitting on the plane on my way there, and I mean, just almost in tears, because I thought, I can't even sit here and not be in pain. And I thought, oh, how am I even gonna compete when I when I get there? And got there, and they always have some masseuses, or therapists that can work on you when you're there. And I got there and just had them work on me, and Curtis had me drinking a lot of fluids because it was really hot back there in North Carolina, and I was able to compete. To my surprise, the warm-ups were a little shaky and a little scary. I think people probably thought, man, what is she how is this girl gonna even jump? Because I was hitting standards, I was all over the place. But so to come out with the 4th place finish on that one was really special to me, because I didn't think I was gonna be able to compete at that competition. So we had an awesome team. I mean, from the time I got here and the time I left, and I had a long career because of injuries. I had a redshirt year, and then after 2000 I still had a senior year, but due to injuries I wasn't able to compete my senior year, actually, and I actually ended up having my first child and then coming back in 2002 and competing again. So and I actually qualified, made it on the list for nationals that year after I had my first son, but didn't quite make the cut. But yeah, I mean, from 96 to 2002, our team was just, always strong, men and women. We just had phenomenal athletes, wonderful coaches. It seemed like we were always winning a conference championship, whether men, women, or both. Just the kind of people that we had on our team, it always pushed you to be better, no matter what. It didn't matter if they were in your event or not in your event, but every time you were running around the track and training, people were always yelling for each other, rooting for each other. Come on, you can finish this workout, you can do it. And it was the same at the meets as well. Always, everybody had stuff going on, but you always had downtime to be able to cheer for each other and root for each other. And I think that contributed to the success of the program is the camaraderie of the team. When you have a team and you pull together, you just always seem to do better. Track and field, everybody looks at it as an individual sport, but I don't. I look at it as a team sport, because you need everybody. You need your teammates to push you in practice. You need your teammates to be there for you, to root you on. You need coaches that you get along with that see who you are and see what you need to become better. And I think Utah State provided that for me and for everybody.